In just 2 weeks, the first Outlander Season 7 episode, A Life Well Lost, will air. In a breath of snow and ashes, Tom Christie sacrifices himself to save Claire from the death penalty is a direct quote from one of the Outlander novels. In the authority mysteries and trailers, we have seen Claire on the scaffold, yet Tom Christie will save her by admitting to the homicide of Malva. A line from a Jamie quote is "A life well lost." "I would have done the same and counted my life well lost if it saved you," Jamie assures Claire. Claire feels horrendous for permitting another person to give their life for her. "You have not harmed him in any way by taking his life if he feels the same way." Consequently, he is implying that Tom runs the risk of dying to serve Claire. Even though we started our video talking about the first episode of Season 7, we need to show you pictures that were leaked later in the season. Among the 4 main characters depicted in these leaked images are Bry, Jamie, Roger, and Claire. They were undeniably seen paddling a boat to an island with their body copies. In one of the images, Bray's fake baby is even displayed in front of her. On the other hand, a scene with the actual actors was then shot in front of the stones on the North Carolina island of Ocracoke. There is a portal that allows for time travel. You can see each of the 4 primary characters together in the photos. A breath of snow and ashes also brought all of the Frasers to the stone so that Brianna and Roger could travel with their 2 children. This happens after Brianna conceives an offspring in the books. In the event that we return to one of the photos we showed you before, the one taken on the boat, we can see that Sophie's body twofold has a sweeping on her lap. We are going to assume that the baby was meant to be there. In the book, Claire and Jamie bid Brianna and Roger farewell, and Bree and Roger are able to travel with their children in safety. They end up in 1978. We ought to likewise show you a scene from the Authority trailer before we get into the points of interest of the 20th century plot. In this scene, Jamie and Roger appear to be wearing the same outfits that were leaked. As a result, it's likely that they are witnessing Claire and Bree's last moments together. In one of the leaked images, Roger and Jamie are seen standing together while Bree and Claire are having a brief conversation, which suggests that this is the scene in the trailer. Are also visible in a final trailer shot. Jamie and Roger stand side by side, and Roger says, "I'm so glad to call you family." As he says this, he also looks at someone else. Since they are both dressed in similar attire, it is obvious that this is also from the Stones' farewell scene. Also leaked is a shot of Claire and Jamie alone at the Stones, most likely after Bree and Roger cast through. If we go back to the story that takes place in the 20th century, we can clearly see that Roger and Bree will begin living at Lally Brock. However, their ancestral home was in disarray the previous time we visited. As a result, they will live in a trailer in front of the house while it is renovated, as these leaked images suggest. When precisely will these plots unfurl then? Which episode then? As stated previously, the objective of the first episode of Season 7 ought to be to rescue Claire. The governor's ship will take them back to Fraser's Ridge. We anticipate that they will be at their residence in Episode 2. Notwithstanding, as the trailer illustrated, the house will be annihilated. Since the 3rd episode is named Demise, Be Not Glad, we guess that this will happen. The trailer shows that the fire will kill somebody and that there will be a burial service. However, in Episode 2, Bray will most likely conceive before the fire. The 2nd episode goes by the name The Happiness Place on Earth, which comes from the books. When Bree talks to Jamie, her father, she describes Disney World as the most joyful place on Earth. Therefore, Episode 2 might feature some lovely moments between a father and daughter. Additionally, the time travel could take place in Episode 7, which is titled A Practical Guide for Time Travelers. The journal that Roger and Bree used to record all that they realize no time like the present travel goes by this name. That's all for everyone. We sincerely hope that you took part in the spilled photos as well as everything they tell us about the upcoming episodes. Do you anticipate the new season? Which scene is most anticipated by you? Please share your thoughts with us in the section below. Make sure to share and like this video. For additional recordings like this one, try to follow